Alright, y'all, I'm gonna show you how to make the easiest and the best, the freaking best jalapeno cheddar bread. I am so excited. Literally, it cannot get easier than this. It literally cannot get easier than this. Let me go show you how to make this, okay? Hey y'all, so I just want to come in here before we start this video to tell you what you're going to need to do it. So you're going to need all-purpose flour, instant yeast, salt, water, a Dutch oven pan to be able to cook it in, 3 or 4 jalapenos depending on what you want, and you're going to also need 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. Alright, in a bowl, add 3 1/4 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of instant yeast, and 1.5 cups of cool water. And just mix it until you get a soggy dough. When you're done mixing, it should look like this, just a really shaggy looking dough, and you're gonna let this sit, cover with a towel, and let this sit for about 2 or 3 hours or however long. Next, we're gonna take 3 jalapenos, we're gonna cut them open, de-seed it, and chop them into tiny chunks. Alright, so I've let this dough sit for probably about 2.5 to 3 hours. So I'm just gonna come in here. I'm going to put in our jalapenos. And typically I use about 2 cups of cheese, but I was running to the end of the bag. So in here is about like 2 1/3 cups of cheese. And we're just going to combine it, and then we're gonna let it sit again for a few more hours. So I just mixed in the cheese, the jalapenos. I'm gonna let it sit for a few more hours, whereas again transfer it, and then we can bake it. Alright, so my camera died in the last one, so I just buttered the pan and did a light layer of flour all around it. And I dumped this back in and let it sit for another 45 minutes. So I'm just going to stick this in the oven at 475 degrees. So this one is a little bit flat, but after 37 minutes, you can take your pan out the oven and flip it onto a cooling rack. You will know it's done when you can hear that tapping sound on the top and bottom of the loaf.